Welcome back. This is Copperfield Gaming channel, playing Gloomhaven. This is Clint, and we're doing the Guildmaster scenarios. This is meant to be a tutorial, but as we discussed, we can do it however we want. So we're going to go ahead and do it as a game as such for this particular recording. We have the Brute and the Scoundrel. Unfortunately, we can't rename their characters at this point. And last episode, we were able to clear the Wayfarer's Rest. So that allows us to go on to cleanse the Vermling Oasis. Or we could go out and clear out the Undead Crypt above here and open up Bloodford. We're going to go ahead and cleanse the Oasis of Vermling presence. We'll have a bear or two. We'll have a hound or two. Vermling Scouts and Vermling Scout Elites. Scenario sets up as the Copper Oasis was an area for travelers to refill their canteens after a trek across the Deadlands, but a pack of Vermlings have now made it their home. It is time they were made to leave. If we win, then we'll get the weighted net design, which we can add mobilize to our ranged attack. And then we'll also get 4 experience points, and we'll unlock the Copper Oasis. Again, since this is Copper Fields, we're particularly fond of the Copper Oasis. So we're going to go that as we go. It will open up a encounter on the way, just like regular Gloomhaven. We have some experience and a little bit of gold from the last one. Let's go ahead and just double check our cards, make sure there's not something we want to do. We'll go ahead and keep these cards. And we'll keep these cards also. Yeah, we'll keep these cards also. All right, here we go. And our encounter. With the darkness of night drawing ever closer, you scan your surroundings for shelter from that which lurks within the shadows. You notice a light emanating from a nearby cave and decide to investigate. Cautiously moving toward the light, you find that inside the cave sits a lone orchid in meditation, who seems oblivious to your presence. The glow from the large crystals on her skin illuminate the entirety of the cave. You see paintings on the cave walls that appear to depict previous quests you have undertaken, even the very journey that took you to this cave. Next to the orchid lies some chalk, rations, and a bag of coins. So, we can wait for the orchid to finish meditating and find out what's going on there, and why she's tracking our progress. Or we can just take the coins and leave. We're going to go ahead and wait for the orchid to finish meditating. You wait for the orchid to finish her meditation. Finally, at the break of dawn, you gaze tired and exhausted at the orchid as the glow from her crystals begin to fade. She slowly opens her amethyst eyes. "Greetings, travelers, I have been expecting you," the orchid announces, smiling coyly as she gathers her belongings. "You undoubtedly have many questions, but I unfortunately have little time. Before I depart, allow me to read the signs to see what is in store for you." Without looking away from you, she gestures to one of the cave paintings, one that you are certain was not there before, depicting this very conversation you are having with the orchid. And we'll continue. The orchid closes her eyes again and gestures with her other hand to an empty spot on the wall. She whispers something that you can't quite comprehend before the image of a small spider forms. The spider is cursed with a lonely existence, working long and hard on her web in solitude. Those that would dare disturb her feel her venom. Before you can ask her what she means, she snaps her fingers and disappears, and with all of her cave paintings, only rough-hewn rock remains. You prepare yourselves for the day's journey, pondering what it was exactly that she meant. We'll choose leave now. Oh, great. We've been cursed. And the next scenario is enemies start poisoned. So we've been cursed and the enemies start poisoned. Interesting. We got down to the Oasis and the narrator. Again, in the main Gloomhaven game, it's read by a narrator, but unfortunately you'll have to listen to me. You trek for a number of days across the Deadlands, an area with little life or beauty. Climbing atop a stony outcropping, you see the oasis in the distance, at odds with the desolation around it. The next morning you arrive at the edge of the woodland and immediately hear the chittering and highly nasal tones of vermlings. It is time to make this place safe for travelers once more. Okay, well, like last scenario, the brute gets the choice to be the closer and kill the last monster to die in the scenario, or kill a monster and loot the money token it drops in the same turn. So kill and loot or kill the last. We do have to kill all enemies in all rooms. Let's vary it up and be the mugger and kill and loot in the same turn. That means I'll have to have somebody near him. The scoundrel, use your equipped items a number of times equal to or greater than your level plus 2 during the scenario. And that's worth 3 experience points. Or altruist, collect fewer gold piles than any other player. Again, that's worth 3 experience points. So that being the same, and the scoundrel being the scoundrel, we'll go ahead and use the equipped items a number of times greater than your level plus 2. It's level 1. Plus 2 is 3. So he just has to use his potion, his boots, and then use his boots again, and we should be fine. All right, here we go. Our trainer says the vermlings have made a simple camp here, and the oasis is littered with their rubbish. As you step into view, they grab their weapons and attack. Now remember, they're going to all start poisoned. So that's going to be like having a net +1. We're going to zoom out a little bit, spin the map. This is what we're looking at here, a nice little pond or oasis here. We've got a collection, we've got a collection of people over here, 4 of them. Wow, the bears are pretty tough with that 9 health right now. And then the dogs or hounds, they commonly attack together and get bonuses for that. The vermlings, they die pretty quick. 2 of them, one scout. Their biggest problem is they tend to steal your money. So zooming out then, again, we do have to break through this door and get into this area and clear this room. So we got to deal with these people fast and get into the next room. That's what it looks like to me. All right, so 1, 2, 3, he's 3 away. 1, 2, 3. He's also 3 away from that spot, or 2 away from that spot. Well, he's already poisoned. We'll actually go over there. We're going to run out and just try and get rid of him as fast as possible. Go first. And then if we don't, we'll move him. We'll move him over here near the trap so that we can somehow knock him into the trap. Meanwhile, the brute, I think we want to get in here. So I think we're going to move a little bit late and then do a leaping cleave, get to a spot. That'll get us in position to do an attack. Nobody has any armor. Alternatively, we could go super early. Back here. Why don't we do that? We're going to go early and show you shield mechanics and retaliate mechanics. That'll be a good way to go. So again, the problem is the hounds are going to move before we do. The cave bear will come up and get an attack, it looks like, if the hounds leave him a spot. And then the vermling scout's not going to do anything. So, all right. So our first, he'll move 1, 2, 3. Now he can move one adjacent enemy 1, but he has to remain in a hex next to it. So we'll pick this vermling. We'll confirm the target, slide him over to here, and that's done. Then we get the attack 3. We would have got +2 if we were adjacent to, if the enemy were adjacent to an ally, but it's not. Because he's poisoned, it's an attack 4. His health's at 3. We have a pretty good chance of taking him out. Oh, we just definitely finished that one. And again, we have the potion, which we will use, but not right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, we have the odd number of cards. So in the rest cycles where you have an odd number of cards, that's when you want to traditionally use the stamina potion for its best advantage. But if you need that card back, use it whenever. All right, so as you see, this is one of the problems with playing fast enemies. They move before you do. So even if I shield here and retaliate, the bear who moves next, 2, 3, he can't get next to us to attack. So that's not really all that great. And then the vermling's not even going to move with the attack 3 poison. He's not even going to move. So I think what we want to do, wow. We're just going to attack. We're not going to set the retaliate because it doesn't matter. We're just going to go ahead and attack. And attack here. And we are going to get retaliated on. It's telling us the hounds have a retaliation attack. Unlucky for us. Starting muddled. We just took 2 damage for nothing. And then we'll run up around the corner here. All right, well, let's hope this turn moves a little bit better. Okay, so let's start with the scoundrel. He's furthest away. He does have his throwing knives, range 3, 1, 2, 3 can hit, and 1, 2, 3 he can hit. He can hit both of those, so let's go ahead and start with the throwing knives. And yeah, then he'll loot. Doesn't want to move late just in case those guys get out of the way. Let's put some damage on these guys. The brute's going to having a chance here to do some stuff. So the brute can run down and get in here and then hit those 2. Now he will get the retaliate from the 1, but he won't get the retaliate from the second one if he uses skewer. It's too bad we weren't able to get leaping cleave out first. I think we will do that though. We're going to use provoking roar to disarm the bear, and then use this overwhelming assault to move into position. So that'll be good. Wow, the bear is going to move fast. A good thing we disarmed him. He won't be able to immobilize us. The hounds will be able to chase us down. That's a pain. That's going to haunt us for the whole game. We'll get to here, and what's he going to do? Oh, he's just going to attack and poison again. So we're actually going to skip the push. We don't want to push him out of the way. Oh, another miss. Boy, we are not starting off strong, are we? 2 out of 2 out of his first 2 attacks, both misses. Wow. All right, well, our scoundrel's not missing. He puts another 3 points of damage out there. Oof, that would have been nice to have killed him. And then, of course, a nice stage work. cave bear's just done. Here comes the dogs. Oh, I didn't see that dog coming. I figured he'd team up on the... But again, he was here. And the scoundrel is closer. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. But it's easier to get to him. He couldn't have gotten to him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he actually could have. Oh, scoundrel was first. Sorry, my bad. The scoundrel moved first, right? Anyway, no, I don't think he did. Okay, well, here we are. And we're set up to use Leaping Cleave, so let's do that. And we're going to throw out Warding Strength and try and go first so we can get some shielding up. Meanwhile, our friendly neighborhood scoundrel has got the dog thing going. He's definitely got a dog problem. Okay, well, our Vermling is now going to move finally and attack, so we are just in range of him, unfortunately. We'll have to think about that. And then the Hound has got another 4 move. They're fast, attack 2, and they go pretty quick. And then the Cave Bear is a move 3, attack 3, and he's going to get his attack out this turn. So, unfortunately, we move after the Hounds. So we want to go ahead and try and get rid of this Hound here. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. And then we'll just get out of the way. I'm still not ready to use that card. Okay, now he's going to use Warding Strength to set up shielding. And on the next 6 sources of damage from attacks targeting you, you're going to gain 1 shield. And then he's going to get 3 experience points through the process of this card. Each time it moves up, starts here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is the one that takes the card away. So we'll watch the attacks, and you'll see the +1 XP show up on the top of it. So we'll confirm the target. He's now shielded. That's a big help. Now he's going to use Leaping Cleave to attack. He could take out both the dogs. Pretty good chance that he kills both of them with an attack 3, even a -1, and is going to kill it. He could take out 1 dog and do some severe damage on the bear. And you want to click the clockwise, what would be the advanced position, or what I call is the right position. If I click on the bear, then I'll attack these 2. If I click on the middle dog, then I'll attack those 2. And you can see that as it goes around, it's always the lead plus the trail in a clockwise fashion. So yeah, we're gonna try and get lucky here. And usually my theory is kill as many things as possible because less attacks are better. But we do have the warding up, so we're gonna attack the bear, and it clearly shows attack on the bear and attack on the dog. Once again, he pulls the miss. Wow. This brute is having trouble today. He's going to have to use his heal potion. Pretty early for that. Alright, so the bear attacked us with 4. He's going to do 4 damage. Now we do have Warding Strength, so we'll get to mitigate 1 of those. Now we're going to receive 3 damage, and we should see... Oh, man. We're going to have to burn a card. We're going to burn Grab and Go, just because looting is not going to be that critical, and we have boots. Wow, this is really bad for the brutes looking tough. So we're going to get some attacks. We're going to use spare dagger. We have a bottom attack there. We can take out hopefully one of those, and then we have actually we're going to use trample and skewer. Trample will be able to run through all those guys. It's a burn card, but we're kind of in a bad spot right now. So we're going to try and kill all these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then he would be able to use his boots to get into a better position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then shoot back across. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back this way. If he happens to miss. Yeah, probably this is where we want to be. And then the scoundrel. You know, it's kind of just like the scoundrel to do stuff like this. Unfortunately, he's going to be moving before the brute, no matter what. So he's going to go ahead and no, he's fine. He's not going to be a jerk. Could have been a jerk. All right, the hounds are going to go first. Move 4, attack 2, +2 attack if any target is adjacent to any of the hounds' allies. So they've got 2 attacks at at 4, basically. This could be a bad scenario for us. We might struggle. Ugh, we got to burn another card, and that's spare dagger, and that's our favorite card of the brutes. Oh, fortunately, this one attacked the scoundrel, so he's going to go ahead and attack this dog. Show the brute how it's done. Then he's going to heal himself. Now he'll use his card. Because he just has smoke bomb left, right? So it's not where we want to be. Let's see. They're all going to be dead. Or close to it. All right, so now we have choices. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and use this anyway. And then we'll start here. And then we'll go to the bear. And then we'll go to here. And we're actually going to go on the gold. And we're going to count on the luck of the Irish here. Putting us in position to... Okay, we killed 2. We did not kill the dog. We get another point of damage. Luckily, we have the skewer attack coming up. And this time we actually do kill him. So we were able to sort that room out pretty well. He's going to have to long rest. That'll be our choice of cards. He'll go 99, and it'll be our choice of cards. He'll get 2 health points back. We'll choose a card. And then the... Didn't quite work out the way he wanted that to. So you know what? He's going to long rest too before we open the door. I'm going to keep that. We're actually going to throw away Shield Bash here. I know it's not my favorite, but he's so low on health I can't get rid of that one. The Scoundrel's okay, and he's going to get rid of Sinister Opportunities. Which is a go late. It's a nice go late card, but it's not going to be one that we use right now. Now we lost our ranged attack, unfortunately, with the Scoundrel, right? So, or the Brute. So that normally we would go blow open a door and then do that, but we're gonna turn on Retaliate at 18, and then Leaping Cleave. So 1, 2, 3. He'll open the door, turn on Retaliate. Everybody then will move after in the room. So the thief has to move after the brute, which is fine. So he'll use 60, and then he will use his for the move 5 there. And then he's going to use his throwing knives to put damage on whoever happens to be close. All right, so we will actually use our boots here. 2, 3, 4 to open the door. And 5 to get out of the way. Skip movement, and then turn on retaliate, just like we talked about. He'll try and survive this. It's going to be rough. Oof. He gets to use one of his warding strengths. Watch closely on this. You should see a +1 show up above his head. Nope. I missed one last turn. Firmly scouts are looting. That's a annoying feat they have. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The scoundrel can get to here. And then he's going to attack both the... Oh, unlucky. And lucky. So he hit the elite. He did not hit the basic. Now the hounds move to attack 3. Whew. Yeah, we don't want to... When we have to burn a card, we don't want to actually... Wow, we are just having a problem. We're going to go ahead and burn the skewer card. So the scoundrel's going to have to do the day. We're going to use those 2 cards, and then one of them will come down, so we will get another. So we're just going to try and take out the bear here. See, there's 1, 2. There's 2 traps and 2 gold because these guys just stole those. So basically, we just have to kill everybody, and that the scoundrel should be able to do. He's going to use a bottom attack and a quick hands for the top move. Super versatile. The hounds are going to be fast. So are the vermlings. The scoundrel is going to take some damage this turn. But first, our brute is going to attack the bear. He just has not had the best of luck with card draws today, has he? He's immobilized. You can see he's immobilized here, and it also shows over here on the card right here. When I highlight it, it's immobilized condition. You can see the arrow in the foot, so he can't move. So brute's going to stay there. The hounds are going to get their attack in. Oof, 2 damage. That one we can take. And so now we'll go ahead and attack the dog. The scoundrel's been pretty lucky. Oof, that luck did not continue. He's going to move around the corner and attack the dog again. Cursed. Oh, remember that time we said we got cursed, right? Well, that just showed up, and that's an automatic miss. So that's out of his deck. That's the good news. He does receive 1 damage. Scoundrel having a tough day. The brute is about ready to give up the ghost. We might lose this scenario. Okay, the brute is gone. The scoundrel now is on his own. He's not real happy with that plan. He's kind of got himself trapped in a corner here. Needs to take out these guys. Everybody's pretty well damaged. Yeah, pretty well damaged. Oh my gosh, the hounds are going to move first too. No, we get to. Okay. So we're going to attack first. We're going to knock out this guy, hopefully. Oh, good. Yeah, we did take him out, which will allow us to run over to here. There's nobody next to me to poison, but doesn't really matter. The purpose of running here was to prevent multiple attacks by many people, but we'll see how that worked out for us. We did get mobilized thanks to those stupid hands. He snuck around the corner on us. Well, that's nice. But we kept the bear out of it. We're going to go ahead and short rest. We got to burn throwing knives, which is really unlucky for us. And we're going to have to go invisible here and then try and heal. Oh, and the cave bear is going to heal. So the cave bear is going to heal too. Set up a battalion. Good thing we're not attacking him. The dogs are going to muddle us, which is fine because we're not really attacking this turn. Well, we are, but which means we have disadvantage on all our attacks, which means draw 2 cards and we take the worst. So we're going to attack 3. We're going to hit this guy in the middle. You see the 2 cards show up. So that's what I was counting on, -3. I wasn't going to be able to kill him. And then we'll just go ahead and go invisible. Alright, so this is why we wanted to keep throwing knives, because we could have 2 attacks. So we're invisible, so nothing's going to happen until we move. Our next attack will be doubled. So we're going to go as late as possible, which is quick hands. And then we don't have another bottom attack because Thieves' Knack is down there. Okay, well, that's our plan. Luckily, the cave bear drew his wound card, so that's not going to hurt us. And the scouts. And the dog gets to move after us. Attack, and then a move to, and then an attack. Oh, gosh. We can't afford that. We really want to take down the bear. So we'll do that. And then we'll poison him. And we're going to skip our movement and just use the attack. It's attack 6 because it's an attack 2 doubled is 4. But it's actually, they're counting the +1 to attack for the attack. So it's 2 + 1 poison doubled is attack 6. So we definitely took out the bear. Now we just have to survive the dog attack. Well, that's going to cost us a card. We're going to go ahead and give a backstab. And there's no other reason to do anything else here. So we're going to end our selection. The hound, again, luckily none of his allies are around, so he's just an attack 2. Scout is an attack 1, so we just need to be out of his range. We're moving before both of them. We're going to kill the hound, and then we have to be more than 4 hexes away is what we look at. They're both move 5s. We're going to go ahead and use the one that gives us a point, the attack, because it gives us the experience point. Alright, we killed the dog. And now we got to be 1. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Yeah, so So basically we have to get to here if we want to stay in the room. Or here, we'll just go ahead and leave the room, because we can do that. Right? Yeah. All right. Because we had the leather on, hopefully we got the uses there. We're going to short rest. And we got to burn it because we only have one health, yeah, so we couldn't do anything else. All right, we're going to get our 2 attacks in. Hopefully we move before, and we do. Oh, it's a big attack, too. So we'll go 1, 2. And then attack him. Oh, straight miss. But the good news is we can't miss anymore because that won't reshuffle until our round resets. So the attack 3 should land. Even with the -2, it still killed him. The game couldn't stop us from being successful. Even the brute taking the day off. With the last of the Vermling dead, the Oasis is a safe place for travelers once more. Wow, what a crazy hard one for us. It just did not work out. And that's how it kind of works sometimes, right? You can see that the brute did not... We won so we can get it, even if he dies or exhausts. But he never killed a monster and looted the money token. He just kept missing and missing and missing. It was like 3 misses in his first 4 attacks, something like that. However, the Scoundrel did use his equipped items, so that was awesome. He used 5 somehow. I'm not really sure how that is. But yeah, he got 5. He got 10 experience. That's awesome. The brute was able to use 9 in that process. He didn't get any, no chests. There were no chests in the game. And we only got 1 and 2 gold piles looted. Scoundrel does 41 damage. The Scoundrel can do a lot of damage. It's not uncommon. Killed 7 enemies. So great job for the Scoundrel to pull it off. We'll go ahead and return back to town. Quest complete. We get the weighted net design, 4 experience, and we've unlocked the Copper Oasis. The merchant says some local Inox tribesmen are supplying me with some of their weighted nets. Perhaps you might find a use for them in combat. The nets, that is, not the tribesmen. Well, we could use the tribesmen after that roll. You can see that a couple of things. One, we have the Angry Djinns. New scenario has opened up way over here. Investigate reports of desert ghosts in the Pyre. Last guards inhabiting one of the southern human fortresses fled with tales of undead and djinns attacking them. It's time to investigate. It's another kill all enemies. There's some living bones and some living spirits. They do have shields. You can see that on the bottom of the thing, shield 2 and 8. So that's where that pierce comes in. We would get the chainmail design. That's awesome. It adds 3 -1s, but if you can get the perk where that doesn't affect them, you don't take the -1s, but you do get the 3 shields. So that's something we would shoot for the brute. 4 experience points and unlock the Pyre. That's not cheap. It's 20 gold. Brute's nowhere close to buying that. So, but we're not going to do that right now. Let's see what the merchant's got. As stated, the merchant has our weighted nets available in stock. Not during your ranged attack, add immobilize to a single attack. So if you have a single attack, 1 attack, even if you're attacking multiple people, you only get 1 attack that's going to immobilize somebody. So just be aware it's not a effect all. And there again, they're 20 gold. We don't get gold very fast in this, so that's just something you have to know. You can share all the gold combined, but then whoever spends it, I don't know. It's always like, well, gee, I guess the brute needs something right now. So I sped it up to be separate. So the Scoundrel has 13 gold. He'll be able to buy something pretty soon. The trainer has something to tell us. We did unlock a new location. We're at 5 of 9 now. I'm not sure what is new. Oh, hey, look, we took 20 damage, so we have unlocked a relic quest. We're going to go ahead and claim that reward, and this is the fun part of the quartermaster or guildmaster play. You get to unlock different things that are different from the game. The trainer says, I see you've learned to handle pain, and therefore I think you're ready to take on one of the more dangerous quests. Great. Oof, way down here, hidden in a cursed catacomb beneath the city of Slate, is a ring of protection that would aid us greatly in our quests. But beware, not only are there cultists and undead, but the tomb itself will sap your health. Remember to take extra healing. Oof, that doesn't sound good at all. We get completed stamped on this. Congratulations to us. And the exclamation point has gone away. We've killed 6 enemies that are either muddled or poisoned, so that's good. And we've, well on our way to killing 4 of 10 bandit guards and 4 of 10 hounds, a couple of bears, 4 of 20 vermins, and that's all going to give us some gold at this point. So, it's kind of fun that way. Again, 5 locations. Go back to the world map. That was episode 2. Oh, by the way, let's look at this scenario that we just got. Oh boy, it says when we click on it, and then you can see the red down there. This quest requires you to first unlock the starting village, the city of Slate. So that's where the Djinn quest is. This quest is even further down here. And there's some fog of war or grayed out area of the map. Here be monsters, whatever you want to call it. So we have to continually work down here to even get the access to open this quest up. But we still have these 2. Clear out the undead crypt here. And then also the angry Djinns. Well, that's been a rather taxing episode for the Brute. Fun for me and the Scoundrel, though. Hope you guys enjoyed too. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good one.